There is one legendary performer in early television history who stands out above all the rest, Lucille Ball. Her appropriately named TV show, I Love Lucy, was a huge hit because, well, we did love Lucy. Not only was it a huge hit, dominating U.S. ratings for most of its run from 1951 to 1957, reruns ran constantly on television for decades. This was just one facet of this amazing woman's career. Eventually, she ran her own studio and created many other hit TV shows. She was an incredibly accomplished actor and producer. But it was not always easy for Lucy. She struggled terribly early on. Seemed like she would never make it. Her career was supported, and several times saved, by her lifelong friend, Ginger Rogers, and even more, Ginger's mother, Lela Rogers. Where do I get this? From Lucy herself, in her autobiography. When Lucy was 12 years old, her stepfather encouraged her to join a chorus line at a local show, and her career began. In 1926, her mother enrolled her in the John Murray Anderson School for the Dramatic Arts in New York City, where Betty Davis was a fellow student. Her instructors told her she would never make it in the entertainment industry. Movie history is overloaded with stories about great future actors being overlooked by those in charge. After a few years as a model, she got 2 roles in the chorus on Broadway, but both times was quickly fired. She now had an uncredited stint as a Goldwyn girl in the movies, and then moved to Hollywood and became a contract player for RKO Radio Pictures. This began her lifelong friendship with Ginger Rogers. They realized they were distant cousins, with roots going back to the founding of the nation. They went on double dates with Henry Fonda and James Stewart. Ginger had been freelancing to the studios for an amazing 23 movies, refusing to be trapped by a long-term contract. But RKO, which had always treated her the best and given her excellent roles, finally won the contest to sign her to a long-term contract before appearing in The Gay Divorcee. Ginger, still only 23 years old, benefited for a few years from the guidance of her boyfriend, top director Mervyn LeRoy, but throughout her career she prospered under the leadership of her mother and manager, Lela Rogers. Lela was a very accomplished woman in her own right. She had been a scriptwriter for Hollywood, left that when she married and moved to Fort Worth, Texas, and became a theater critic for the local newspaper, and then left that and her marriage to manage and chaperone 14-year-old Ginger as she toured the vaudeville circuit after winning the Texas State Charleston Championship. With Lela's guidance, Ginger eventually became the highest-paid actor in Hollywood and was awarded an Oscar Best Actress. One would think that would be accomplishments enough, but not for Lela, who was a force of nature. Ethel Merman's career was made when Lela recommended the unknown singer for an important role in Ginger's Broadway play, Girl Crazy. When Ginger signed with RKO, Lela was already running her own acting school, so RKO incorporated that into their studio. This was not a no-show job. Directors and talent scouts would come to the plays performed by this school, some from as far away as New York City, and other studios put their young talent into Lela's school. Solid character actor Jack Carson's career was boosted by Lela's training classes, as were others. Lucy had appeared in 23 movies before signing with RKO, mostly for Columbia Pictures, credited in 3 shorts but otherwise uncredited. This included her only appearance as a Goldwyn girl in Roman Scandals, 1933, starring Eddie Cantor. Lucy was immediately enrolled in Lela's school, as were most low-level contract players. Her first appearance, uncredited, for RKO was in Fred and Ginger's Roberta, modeling clothing. After 2 more uncredited appearances and 1 credited short, Lucy got a small talking role in Top Hat, but she was so nervous she could not handle her small lines, and Lela was called in. Lela had them change the script so the man had the major lines in the scene.
I wonder what Mr. Bedini is going to say about this.
Well, what can he say?
Well, he's been sending her flowers daily ever since they came here. And, entre nous, the desk clerk has intimated that Mr. Bedini provides Miss Tremont with all the niceties, including her clothes.
Really?
And her niceties are very nice.
Lucy almost got fired because of an early angry outburst. What is unusual about this event is it is mentioned in all three autobiographies, Lucy, Ginger, and Katharine Hepburn. Lela always counseled the young actors to avoid outbursts, saying, "It is very bad for a young player to get the reputation of being difficult." Lucy listened, but not this time. Lucy was putting on her makeup when the head makeup man rudely told her to get out, according to Lucy, so he could do Hepburn's makeup. She complied, but then realized she had left her eyebrow pencil in the room. She asked politely for it, then 2 more times, but he ignored her, and then Lucy threw her coffee cup, barely missing Katharine. Ginger saw this and said she never knew why Lucy threw the cup. Lucy wrote Lela was called into a meeting with head producer Pandro S. Berman, who declared Lucy was temperamental and had to go. Lela replied temperamental was good, and so was the makeup artist, so if you fire one, then fire both. Lucy kept her job. Later, Hepburn told her, "It's all right, Lucy. You have to wait until you get a little bigger before you can practice temperament." Lucy appeared in 5 more movies, 3 uncredited roles, but at least 2 credited roles also. Lucy's next movie was Follow the Fleet, another Fred and Ginger movie, and this time she had many more speaking lines. I love this scene from Follow the Fleet, the 4th build in the movie and 2 character actors, or 3 future huge stars in movies and television. Left to right, Lucille Ball, Harriet Nelson, and Betty Grable.
Well, you sure look different.
Kitty, there's a sailor I want to meet. How do I go about it?
Are you kidding?
No. I mean, are there any rules?
Well, yes and no. Yes before you meet him, and no after. This kid's offered to help out.
Oh, gee, that's swell of you.
I wish that tall blonde angel had adopted me.
You ain't fooling either.
Hello? How was heaven when you left?
Tell me, little boy, did you get a whistle or a baseball bat with that suit?
Lucy gushes in her bio about Lela and credits Lela with saving her career. Lela took Lucy under her wing and was Lela's favorite student. Lela saw in Lucy what others had not and believed she would be a great star. Smart woman. According to Lucy, RKO head Pandro S. Berman said Lela charged about the set like a mother rhinoceros protecting her young. RKO canned her favorite student, Lucy, so Lela stormed into the studio headquarters and confronted the latest new head of RKO. "Very well. If Lucille goes, I go. She's the best student I got. I'll take her to another studio and manage her like I do Ginger." It was all a big mistake, they said the next day. Lucy's contract was supposed to be renewed. There are more stories about this amazing woman in the documentary series. Lucy's career started picking up, appearing in 9 movies the rest of 1936 and early 1937, 4 of them shorts, and credited in 7 of them. Then came Ginger and Katharine Hepburn's Great Stage Door, 1937, which was nominated for Oscar Best Picture. It had a large, excellent ensemble, the breakout roles for Eve Arden and Ann Miller. Lucy was featured extensively, both with wisecracks the ensemble peppers throughout the movie, and with several more extended scenes.
Do you want a date?
With some more of those lumbermen?
Am I supposed to apologize for being born in Seattle? Well, the last couple we went stepping with were made of lumber.
All right. Especially their feet.
All right, you can stay here and gorge yourself on lamb stew again.
Is it for dinner?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so before you spoke?
You know, you're not so particular about my friends when it's for dinner.
Well, I can't step on you when you're sitting down.
And you might try being just a little less insulting this time.
Me insulting to a lumberman? Well, the very idea is preposterous.
Yeah, I managed to get down once a year. Meet Mr. Millbank.
How do you do?
How do you do? Oh, Jean, I'd like you to meet a couple of friends of mine.
I thought you said they were dressing.
Don't start anything here. I'll rent your bag.
Why didn't they wear their overalls?
And Mr. Millstreet.
Millbank.
What did I say?
Millstream.
Oh,
What do you do, tear down the trees with your bare hands? I told you she was a kick.
Yeah. I love her sense of humor.
Yes, I can tell by the size of your shoes. You come from Seattle, too, don't you?
Yeah, how did you know?
Well, you can always tell a college man.
Yeah. Well, I got a taxi waiting outside.
Well, let's get going. Imagine that, Judy, a taxi. I'll bet you drink champagne out of slippers and everything.
Well, I never have.
Let's go to Central Park. There are a lot of trees there, and we can all hang by our tails and eat coconuts.
You're killing me.
After 2 more credited roles, Lucy's final appearance with Ginger was in Having a Wonderful Time, 1938. Here, RKO finally hit upon Lucy's strength, screwball comedy. As a matter of fact, her character's nickname is Screwball.
To give that mug a mighty good piece of my mind. Buzzy!
After all, it's
Dear Buzzy Armbruster, do you realize we had a horseback day to go riding?
I was too tired. I wasn't in the mood. All right, I didn't keep it. What about it?
Well, nothing about it.
Why don't you go home? Your clock needs winding.
Oh, my goodness. Just look at my little Buzzykins get sore. I was just down at the stable and I saw the nicest horses. You should see it. Hey, wait for me! I'm going to introduce the next man, too!
And so ends the period where Ginger's influence and Leela's guidance successfully supported Lucy's career. Her next movie, The Affairs of Annabelle, was her first time with her name over the title. She stayed at RKO through 1942, performing in 18 movies. She moved to MGM, and in her first movie there co-starred with Red Skelton and Gene Kelly in Do Barry Was a Lady, the first time Lucy's hair was dyed the red she would sport the rest of her career. The rest is history. In 1948, she was cast as Liz Cooper, a wacky wife in My Favorite Husband, a radio comedy for CBS Radio. That eventually became the incredibly popular I Love Lucy TV show. She and her husband, Ricky Ricardo, owned and operated DesiLu Productions, and eventually Lucy was the first woman to head a TV production company. There is one event in Lucy's life I find amazing. So RKO went to dump Lucy several times. In 1957, DesiLu Productions bought the RKO lot. Imagine that. Lucy had to have loved the irony of it all. Lucy and Ginger remained lifelong friends. Ginger appeared on Here's Lucy in 1971 and did the dance that started her career, the Charleston. There are many stories about future huge stars getting their chance because of another actor's intervention. Clark Gable and Joan Crawford, Humphrey Bogart and Leslie Howard, James Cagney and Al Jolson. And Ginger and Lela had their fair share of this. And Lela can claim credit for heavily influencing the careers of 2 of the entertainment industry's biggest stars. Not too shabby. Please like and subscribe.